Hey everyone, it is Bridget here from Bridget's Kitchen, wishing you a very happy day. I'm currently standing, as you can see, in the supermarket aisle of one of my local supermarkets. This is IGA, which is another brand in Australia. We've got Coles, we've got Woolies, we've got Aldi, and we've got IGA as well. So IGA is a smaller supermarkets. They tend to be more of your local supermarkets, and I'm here in my IGA, which is really close to home, in an area called Taren Point in Sydney. This is Richie's IGA. The reason I'm here is they have one of the most amazing health food aisles that I have seen in the supermarket yet. And I just want to show you guys some of the really cool things that they have in the supermarket, because like literally this is, for me, is my one-stop shop, and I do like one-stop shops, especially when I'm really busy. So let me turn the camera around because I want to show you guys some of these really cool things that you can see here at Richie's IGA. Turning it around. There we go. Okay, so like I said, this is a really awesome health food aisle. It starts all the way down here, and it literally goes on both sides, right down there and then round. So we're going to do a quick little run through so you guys can see what you can get here. Now, and also just talk you through some of the questions that I've had recently. Like, I've been asked a lot about coconut sugar. Is coconut sugar okay to use in the replace of sweeteners, like for example your monk fruit sweetener? The quick answer to that is no. Coconut sugar is still a sugar. It has got a lower GI than your normal refined sugar, so normal white sugar, brown sugar, but it is still a sugar, and it will still spike your insulin levels. So that's probably one that you want to stay away from if you're thinking about swapping out a sugar, and go for something like a monk fruit sweetener, which I'll show you later on. So we've got coconut sugars, we've got all sorts of, look, that's wonderful. I use buckwheat flour quite a lot in my cooking. Of course, I've got different types of almond flours and almond meals in here, which is wonderful. Arrowroot, which I use, more buckwheat flour. So this is just a small section, right, of what they've got here. This is pretty cool. They've got sunflower seed flour. So for people who have a nut allergy, that's going to be a nice alternative there, the sunflower seed flour. This is teff, another type of flour as well. There's so many different types of flours here. All gluten-free, of course. Then we come over here, they have your different types of baking chocolates. These ones do have sugar, but they are dairy-free and nut-free and gluten-free as well. But then you come down here, and I'm actually going to be cooking with this today. This is cacao butter buttons. These are just pure cacao, so I'm going to be adding a little bit of inulin to make it sweet, but that's what I'm using for baking today, which is pretty cool. They have all sorts of mixes and stuff, of course, with the gluten-free mixes, but these are awesome. These are like my favorite crackers at the moment, and they're on special. Look, no, these are amazing with cheese. So they have all these different types of crackers, even activated charcoal ones with no gluten, which are really nice. This is a really nice brand. I love this brand. This is fantastic. Different types of brown rice crackers, etc., etc. Things for the kids' lunches. And look, you see this word so often now, right? Probiotic this and probiotic that, which is pretty cool. So different types of gluten-free products, absolutely. They have a wonderful range of really delicious teas as well. They also have our dandelion, different types. This is actually a powder. You can make it into a tea, which I've had before, which is really nice. But they've got the roasted dandelion there. Oh, but guess what else they've got? Yay, Dandy Chai, my absolute favorite. If you haven't tried this, this is amazing. Dandy Chai, really good. And I've got one of these as well. Like I said, this is, you actually make it up with the grains. This is pretty delicious. That roasted dandelion stuff is pretty delicious. Different types of drinking chocolate. And of course, lots of coconut oils. All right, come with me. It goes on and on and on. As well as all that sort of stuff, we're coming up to our coconut aisle, different types of coconut, lots of organics in this aisle too, lots of organics, but once again, when it comes to organics, it always pays to read your label, just to make sure there's nothing else in there. It may be organic, but they might be using organic cane sugar, so that's always a good idea to read labels. Lots and lots of different types of nuts. And this is a massive breakfast section, all sorts of breakfast ideas that you can make, or you can buy here. So lots and lots of different types of breakfast stuff, which kind of blows me away actually. I had no idea that the breakfast was so huge. Look at this, hemp hearts. Wonderful, in your breakfast cereal. Psyllium husks, of course. 1, 2, 3 types of psyllium husks that you can buy here, and I actually saw it in another aisle as well. They do the gluten-free steel cut organic oats here. This is pretty cool. This is a butter, like a peanut butter, but it's actually a nut-free peanut butter. It's made from sunflower seeds. How cool is that? I thought that was pretty good for people who have a nut allergy. Different types of organic and natural peanut butters, coconut butters, cashew nut butters, sunflower seed butters, pumpkin seed butter. Look at this. Isn't it amazing? Look, high protein peanut butters. And then we're coming up to this. Now this is an aisle that I want to have a bit of a chat about. So up here we've got organic agave syrup, maple syrup, and rice syrup. As you can see there, actually they've also got molasses. Now I've been asked a lot, can you buy these instead of buying fiber syrup? The quick answer again is no. These are all forms of sweeteners, like sugars, sorry. So even though I know they say organic and I know it says all natural, they are very, very high in fructose, and fructose will spike your insulin levels, and when your insulin levels are high, you will not be losing weight. We need to keep your insulin levels as low as possible. So all the stuff here, even though it's in the health food aisle, stay away from it. Stay away from your molasses, stay away from your maple syrup, and stay away from your agave. You need to get that fibers. Oh, and your brown rice or rice malt syrup, stay away from that stuff as well. You need to get your fiber syrup. That is the best way to go, because it is literally 0 calories. It will not spike your insulin levels, which means you're going to stay in that fat burning weight loss mode, which is really important. And then they've got all these delicious, on the go bars and stuff. This is a cool area. If you're into collagen, they have gelatin, and they also have collagen as well here, and you can make them into bone broths and stuff, which is cool. Different types of macas. They've even got MCT oil right down here as well. Another really awesome thing that you might want to Google MCT oil and see how fabulous it is to have it as part of your diet. It's pretty good. And we're still going. Oh, he looks nice. Who's that handsome man? Oh, recognize that body anywhere. Still going. We've got different types of chocolates. These are all on the goes. Different types of chips as well, so you can come here and buy all your healthier chips. But once again, guys, read your labels. It is so important that you read your labels. You need to know what you're putting into your body, because even though it's in the health food aisle, does not mean it's any more healthier for you. But check this out. Yay, look what else they got. They've got that jackfruit, which is what we use to make our pulled jackfruit. So they've got that too here. Like I said, this is a one-stop shop, literally a one-stop shop. Nearly there, guys. Nearly there. I know, it takes a while, right? Alright, and this is kind of their organic range again. They've got all their organic herbs and spices if you're that way inclined. They've got, bone broths and stuff like that as well. Different types of bone broth concentrates. Of course, they've got a great range of apple cider vinegar hiding all the way down there. This I found really cool. This is a balsamic vinegar made from coconut. That is very cool. I currently use these guys for their coconut aminos, which is amazing. So I'm going to be testing that out. I want to know what that tastes like. That looks pretty cool. Again, more and more coconut oil. So much coconut oil, and then coconut cream and coconut milk. It is literally all here. It's exciting. Oh, look. Dun, 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 dun. So we got an organic tamari. We've got another organic tamari. This is that coconut aminos I was talking about, which is awesome. And this is the company I really like. If you ever see any of their products, New Life, this is what I currently use. It is wonderful. Look how many different types. They've got a barbecue one, sweet chili, and they've even got, I think that's a fish, like a fish sauce. How good is it? Organic. Oh, that's pretty good too. All right. And then all their canned stuff. This is another company that are really good. Absolute Organic or Cirrus Organics are a really good company too. I have bought some of their products before, and they're pretty fabulous. Cirrus is from New Zealand, actually from Avondale at first. Not Avondale, sorry. Ellerslie at first started, for anyone who knows Auckland at all. We've got, there's all their black rices and red rices and etc, etc. Quinoa, of course, different types of quinoa. And then these are actually pasta, but they're not obviously made from wheat, so there's no gluten in them. We have a sweet potato one. This is another type of sweet potato. It's a purple sweet potato. Black bean. I have tried this chickpea fettuccine, which was really amazing, and I've also tried their mung bean fettuccine, and I've currently at home got this one as well, the edamame spaghetti. So you can get all these different types of spaghettis here or pastas here that are made from other types of flours. But look how many they have, like seriously, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Pretty cool. They have this as well. This is the made from konja, I think it's called konja flour, so it's got virtually 0 calories. And then we're just going to turn one more time, just one more thing to show you guys, is they've got even more tamari as well. So this is the low sodium tamari that I use from these guys, once again a really fabulous company, Spiral Foods. So they've got that one, they've got the normal tamari here. It is pretty fabulous. It is really such a fabulous store. You know, the prices are a little bit up there. That's my only complaint, is these guys aren't the cheapest in the world, but they literally, when it comes to that one-stop shop, I do love that. I do love being able to go to one place and get everything that I need. These guys absolutely do it for me every single time. So there you go, guys. I hope that was a little bit helpful, a little bit of information about what's available in our health food aisle, what to look out for, and definitely what to avoid. But my biggest hint for you guys, my biggest tip is always, if it comes in a packet, if it comes in a box, if it comes in a jar, if it comes in a tin, read the label. Make sure you're aware of what is in that food, because the last thing you want to do is think, well, I bought it in the health food aisle, this is a perfect example, it's got to be really good for me and I can use it like in excess. No, we need to be really aware that this is still, for all these things here, even though they say they're organic, it is sugar. It will spike your insulin levels. It will make sure you stop being in that fat burning mode, which we all want to stay in. So stay away from some things, but go for the good stuff, because there's a lot of good stuff. All right, guys, love you and leave you. Oh, this is Richie's IGA, the store, a supermarket. It is in Tarrant Point in Sydney South. But there you go. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.